In this series of lectures, we would like to deal about political elites. So, among the exponents of political elites, we would like to discuss the first most important founder exponent of the theory of political elites is Pareto. And Pareto, in his work, The Mind and Society, described that every society is ruled by a minority that possesses the qualities necessary for its accession to full social and political power. Those who get on top are always the best according to Pareto. They are known as the elite. The elites consist of those successful persons who rise to the top in every occupation and stratum of society. There is an elite of lawyers, an elite of mechanics, and even an elite of thieves and an elite of prostitutes, as propounded by Vilfredo Pareto, the founder of the theory of political elites. Pareto also believed that elites in different occupations and strata of society generally come from the same class. Those who are wealthy also are intelligent, etc. Society thus far. Mathematics, musical talent, moral character, etc. consist, according to Pareto, of two classes: a higher stratum, the elite, which is divided into a governing elite and a non-governing elite, and a lower stratum, the non-elite. Pareto's focus of inquiry was the governing elite, which he believed rules by a mixture of force and cunning. It is force, however, which he regards as predominating in the very origin of the political theory of elites. So the very origin of the theory could be traced to the concept of Pareto, that is the circulation of elites. So, according to him, history is a graveyard of aristocracies. So, in every society, there is an unceasing movement of individuals and elites from higher to lower levels and from lower to higher levels, resulting in a considerable increase of degenerate elements in the classes which still hold power, and on the other hand, in an increase of elements of superior quality in the subject classes. This increase of elements of superior quality leads to an elite group in society. So, Pareto's central concern was that the society was unstable, so he writes on different occasions of the various kinds of circulation among the elites of the circulation between different categories of the governing elite itself and between the elite and the rest of the population. The latter may involve individuals from the lower strata entering the existing elite and individuals in the lower strata forming the new elite groups and entering into struggle for power with the existing elite. But what leads to the degeneration of governing elite which destroys the social equilibrium and gives rise to circulation of elites? So Pareto answers this question in terms of changes taking place in the psychological characteristics of the different categories of elites. It is in this connection that Pareto developed his concepts of residues. So, as regarding the concept of residues, it rooted in the very distinction that he made. One is logical or rational actions, and the second one non logical or non rational actions of individuals in social life. By logical or rational action, he means those actions which are directed to attainable ends and employ means which are appropriate to the attainment of the ends. And by non-logical or non-rational actions, Pareto means actions which are not directed to any purpose or are directed to unattainable purposes or are supported by means which cannot achieve the purpose. So, by residues Pareto actually means the qualities through which a person can rise in life, and while he has made a list of 6 residues, he attaches the primary importance to the residues of combinations and persistence of aggregates. So, to the residues of combinations and the persistence of aggregates with the help of which the governing elite tries to maintain itself in power. So, according to Pareto, the residues of combination means cunning, and the residues of persistence or aggregates means force. So, Pareto has also described these two types of elites as speculators and rentiers. So, clearly it bears a close resemblance to Machiavelli's characterization of governing cliques as foxes and lions in his monumental work, The Prince, written by Machiavelli, the Italian diplomat and political philosopher. There are two types of elites, those who rule by cunning and those who rule by force. in order to justify or rationalize their use of power. The elites take recourse to derivations or the myths which they create in order to dupe the masses into subservience, derivation. In other words, as the ways by which the actions determined by these residues are made to assume the appearance of logical actions. In other words, the way by which the actions determined by these residues are made to assume the appearance of logical action. Interested as he was in the maintenance of the social equilibrium, Pareto considered the necessity of the circulation of elites taking place from time to time. Revolutions, as Pareto expressed, come about through accumulation in the higher strata of society, either because of a slowing down in class circulation or from other causes of decadent elements no longer possessing the residue suitable for keeping them in power or shrinking from the use of force, while in the meantime, in the lower strata of society, elements of superior quality are coming to the fore and possessing residues suitable for exercising the functions of govern and willing enough to use force as it was expressed by Wilfredo Pareto, the Spaniard political philosopher and the founder of the theory of political elites. It was clear that Pareto was attaching a great deal of importance to the capacity and willingness on the part of the governing elite to use force. So, the as founder of the theory of political elites, in his major work on elites, the mind and society, he divided the social structure and social strata as governing elite and non-governing elite, and he considered history as a graveyard of aristocracies. And he found that in every society there is the circulation of elites from the lower strata to the higher strata, and the very concept of residues which he made according to determine the logical or rational actions of individuals in society. So also the non-logical and non-rational actions of the individuals, and in connection to that he also divided the very purpose as combinations and persistence aggregates. So, in regards to that also, he preferred to classify his combinations and persistence of aggregates as equivalent to Niccolo Machiavelli's The Foxes and Lions, what we found in the Prince of Machiavelli while describing about the governing elites and the non-governing elite. So also Pareto made his contribution in the field of derivations or the myth under which the governing elite ruled over the masses while creating such a belief, and it would dupe the masses. And as he interested in the very maintenance of social equilibrium, so he considered the very necessity of the circulation of elites taking place from time to time. So this is all about the Spaniard political philosopher and sociologist Wilfredo Pareto and his contribution of the political elites, and in his major work The Mind and Society we found all his contribution in the foundation and development of the theory of elites, and among that his most important contribution would be the circulation of elites. So, in our next upcoming lecture, we would like to discuss another great exponent of political elitism is Moscow. So, we would like to discuss in our upcoming lecture about the contribution of Moscow regarding political elitism.